What up, gentlemen? What's going on?
Dude.
It's a fabulous 420.
It is a fabulous 420.
Happy 420!
Whoop.
Happy 420. It's funny. I forgot it was 420 in the morning because I was like, I was working. So I was in North Hollywood and there were huge lines at every dispensary. But I thought maybe there was like some, event. And then I realized I was like, oh, it's 420. But yeah, they're popping out here.
The thing is, though, those are all amateurs. I would have had my bag secured.
Oh, yeah. No one go. Yeah. Only losers go on actual 420 to get there.
Yeah, you have to have your shit on lock before 420.
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
I don't have the choice of a dispensary, but I don't want my dealer to be like, sorry,
but
bro,
you
I'm
don't
out.
go shopping for your turkey on Thanksgiving Day.
Jake, are you drinking a brewski, my dude? Ski? That was bad. I'm sorry.
Yes, I am drinking. Actually, I'm drinking from a Golden Road Brewing. It's a Hefeweizen. It's a local Los Angeles brew. It's pretty good.
Golden Road is a great brewery.
Oh, you heard of it? I never heard of it.
Yeah. A fun fact about them, they have a contract with Outback. So they brew Outback's signature craft beer, the Blooming Blonde.
Nice.
Bloomin' Onion beer?
No, it's just called the Bloomin' It's a blonde ale.
Oh, nice.
It's just called the Bloomin' Blonde. It's basically like a really expensive Miller Lite.
Would you
Nice.
drink
Miller
a
Lite,
beer that tastes like Bloomin' Onion?
Hell no, man.
No.
Really?
I think blooming onions are overrated.
Whoa, dude! First off, for an Outback employee to say that's low, my dude.
Yeah, well, no, I mean they're great. Okay, it's less than the blooming. I love fried onions. It's like it's the blooming onion sauce. I think is
what,
overrated.
dude? That is what makes it.
I do like that too.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I honestly, so Outback just started a thing where they started doing fried chicken called the Bloomin' Fried Chicken. And I think the sauce crushes with that. I love it with that. But with the onion itself, I honestly prefer Outback's spicy ranch.
Oh, okay.
Good to know this insider info.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys heard it here first.
Inside trading with Outback.
I will not accept this sauce. Give me the better sauce.
Yeah, I know you have better sauce back there.
Dude, I too am drinking a beer.
Ooh,
My
what
beer
you drinking?
for today is, just in honor of the holiday, Sweetwater's Highway 420.
Ooh.
Nice.
Extra pale ale.
I just grabbed the Palm.
Ooh.
Have you guys ever had a Palm? It's a Belgian amber ale.
I have never.
Oh,
I don't
I
really
thought-
like ambers.
I like some ambers, but it's definitely not my go-to. Ambers for me are like only acceptable around fall.
I don't like people named Amber. and that bleeds over into anything else Amber related.
Dude, I do, however, love the song Amber by 311. That's not necessarily true, honestly.
I like when mosquitoes carrying dinosaur DNA are stuck in amber.
Hell yeah.
Because it leads to some of the most amazing amusement parks in the world.
Oh.
If you guys had the opportunity, would you go to Jurassic Park?
Oh, yeah. No hesitation.
I'm going to go with no because
Really? Yeah, I would go
people
with
are
Cody.
always dying.
Yeah, but it's a good fucking time.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to see some. Plus, like.
What were you going to say?
I'm trying to see some dinosaurs.
I thought you were going to be like some dino titties or something.
That'd be sick, too.
Yeah.
All the dinosaurs are girls, they say.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's true. Yeah.
True. I just feel like every opening day for Jurassic Park ends in terror and murder, and then no one else gets to go. That's what I'm saying. How will we ever get to go? Unless we got tickets on the first day, but then we're pretty much guaranteed to die.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think the three of us could survive.
Oh no.
We did have to stick together.
Yeah, but if one of us dies, it'll catapult because the other two of us into fame.
Just what I'm hoping for this podcast.
Yeah. So wait, do you think Jurassic Park had like a petting zoo area of its like little baby? You could pet little baby dinosaurs, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
For sure they did.
How big is like a baby like brontosaurus? It's probably still pretty big.
Well,
no?
we've seen in the first movie when they have the little hatchlings, velociraptors. They're pretty tiny.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to pet a velociraptor though.
Mm-mm.
You don't?
I don't.
No.
I don't.
Dude, I'm gonna Chris Pratt style train it.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you like that?
No,
honestly
of course
liked-
not. The only good Jurassic Park is the first movie.
I disagree. Hard disagree.
What? Hard disagree?
I'm a big fan of The Lost World.
The Lost World is only good because Jeff Goldblum's daughter beats a velociraptor using gymnastics.
No, that is only one of the many highlights.
Yeah, what
Bro.
about that bus scene? When they're trapped on the bus in the rain, that is terrifying. You don't remember that? Like it's hanging over a cliff? Is it a bus? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. They're like surveillance van thingy.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that
And they're like
RV
against the glass.
They're
Yeah.
always hanging off the cliffs in trucks and by giant ropes and cords and shit. I don't know.
Dude, I loved the second one. Dude, Jeff Goldblum crushed it.
It was fun. You know what I like is the scene when they're all in the tall grass and the velociraptors take them
Not
out.
to the grass!
Yeah, not in the grass!
Stay out of the tall grass! He says, and then immediately runs into it. I don't get it.
Well, he didn't want his men to die. He was there to help them.
Happy 420, fellas. Let's blaze it up. And you want to get us started, Jake?
I will get us started. Welcome to a 420 edition of Comics and Chronic. I am Jake FH. I am joined by Anthony Iannaccio and Cody Walaka Cannon. This is 420, so if you're listening, fucking blaze one up, hit your bong, hit your vape, hit your bowl, hit a blunt, hit a joint. If you're smoking crack, do that. It's 420. Look, I'm not gonna tell you what to smoke. I'm just saying smoke with us, you dogs.
I mean, when everyone's listening to this, it's 422.
Yeah, it'll be 422, so you know what? Smoke twice as much.
That's what that means.
Because, it's 420 today, but when you guys listen to this, it'll be 422. The deuce.
Deuce.
It'll be,
The double deuce.
There's so much to talk about today. I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie, but I'm pretty happy that piece of shit cop got found guilty on all accounts.
Fuck him.
Hell yeah.
I feel like
hope
we
he rots.
I'll be rots too. We have to mention that.
We
Yeah,
hope
dude.
you rot, Derek Chauvin.
Yeah.
We hope you rot.
We just got the news broke to us, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes before recording or something.
Mhm.
Dude, my job let us go early because they were like, depending on how it goes, if there's civil unrest, we don't want you guys in the field, so come back home. So I've been back here for like an hour and a half.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm fucking... It's fun. I don't know. Have you guys been keeping up with like certain aspects of the case as far as watching the videos and shit?
No, I've just like read the headlines, if I'm being honest.
So like Derek Chauvin, I've watched a few videos, dude. They tried everything, every technique you could to not blame his murder on Derek Chauvin.
But how? Like,
It's funny you asked that. And this is his defense, they were like, oh, well, because we were near the exhaust pipe of the car, was it carbon monoxide? They literally argued this. And
Wow.
Dude, the prosecutor was like, no, it wasn't. They even got a fucking, who are the dudes that do the autopsies and shit, whatever.
the forensic scientists?
Yeah, whatever, coroners or whatever, motherfuckers like that.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, there was not carbon monoxide poisoning in his lungs at all.
Yeah, that should be extremely easy to prove. So that's such a...
Everything was extremely easy. That's why
yeah.
even, dude, the prosecution's like closing argument was like, you guys all saw the video. Like,
Right.
go
I
with
was
your
just gonna
gut. He literally said this. He said, go with your gut and go with what you literally saw with your eyes. Because let's be honest, the whole world saw a man's execution.
Yeah.
You cannot.
When that happened, it was extremely hard for anyone. Even people that you thought weren't going to take that side were like, no, that's fucked up, you know? So I'm glad
Some
a lot of
people, I know a lot of like New York cops who are like,
oh, well, of course they're going to, defend everything.
Yeah.
We're getting political on this episode.
Hey, this is our first political, but you know what? It's not actually
420. Let's get weird, my guys.
You could say that again. I got some shroomy boomies.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Sick. I took mushrooms I actually have a ton of mushrooms right now.
Dude, I have 2 whole bags of mushrooms right now.
Yeah, I got I'm not going to say how much specifically, but
yeah, we don't want to incriminate ourselves.
Far too much for myself.
Yeah, I have way too many portobello mushrooms because I'm portobellos, yes.
Because it upsets your tummy.
No, but you're right.
Yeah, I remember
what?
Jake just eating portobellos and just like, whoa, guys, you ever thought about like the nature of the universe? I'm like, dude, what's in those portobellos, man?
I also have an edible, but I didn't eat it for this because last time I did that, I was like crushed.
Yeah.
So this time I'm saving that for the live later.
Nice. I guess I'll do the same. I'll eat an edible too. Like I'll time it.
I don't have an edible, but I have some painkillers and I have some mushrooms. Yeah, I got some painkillers in this bag.
Nice, my man.
Because I'm in pain. But you know what? Going back to what you said, it's not even political. It's actually just like being on the right side of history and justice.
Yeah. I mean,
to us, it seems that obvious, but to some people,
yeah, you're right.
like you were
to some
saying,
people, it is political. And you know what I say? Fuck those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yes.
And
I agree with
That's
that.
that's a stance we are willing to take at Comics and Chronic.
Comics and Chronic, we're not backing down from fucking piece of shit racist people.
We're not. Fuck them. We don't like them. If you listen to this show and you're one of those people, I don't know, don't listen.
Well, yes. I mean, listen, just don't say anything. Because I want that view count.
But we'll get them mad and they'll be like, oh, did you hear? No, what did they say? Well, listen to that.
I heard Comics and Chronic said they're not about Blue Lives Matter. So what have you guys done so far for 420? I worked, so I didn't really do much.
Dude, I got stoned.
Nice.
I went out into the boonies and picked up a dryer.
Okay.
that my roommate found on Facebook Marketplace for $70.
Nice.
Okay.
And then we brought it back here, got it hooked up, and then I've just been like a stoned vegetable until you guys hopped on.
Nice.
That's the end of the tale. I was a stoned vegetable.
I just smoked today. That's all I did. And I went for a walk, I guess, but not much else. I was a very typical stoner today.
I went to Kroger, got some groceries. I made a bananas sandwich.
A banana sandwich with like peanut butter?
No. Like just a crazy sandwich.
Can you explain this crazy sandwich in more detail, please?
Yeah, dude, I got you. So, toasted bread, mayo.
Wait, sorry, what kind of bread?
Honey wheat.
Ooh, okay.
Toasted honey wheat, mayonnaise, a layer of this ramp chimichurri puree that I made, then some green onions, then a tomato, then I sliced up a pickled egg, put it on the sandwich, then I put some ham on that sandwich, then I put some Munster cheese, then avocado, spinach, mustard.
That is a crazy fucking sandwich, dude.
Yeah, dude. I was high as balls when I was making it. And
how was it?
It was so good. It sustained me for hours.
I like that. You missed this epic sandwich story, Jake, and you'll never hear it again.
Oh, no.
So, what about you? Other than work, have you done any? No, you've just been chilling.
No, but you know what? I'm about to spark this joint up right now, dog.
Spark
Dude,
it.
I'm about to pack another bowl.
You were so crazy.
So, guys, what do you think of the Shang-Li trailer?
Dude.
Shang-Chi?
Shang-Li!
Damn it. Damn it. We gotta edit that!
No! Keep that in! That's hilarious!
No! It's Bruce Lee. Is that what? Because is that what he's based off of?
I mean, I guess
Or am I
so.
wrong? Didn't you, Anthony, say that they created a Marvel Bruce Lee kind of?
Yeah, Shang-Chi is originally based off of like them just trying to make a Bruce Lee in the Marvel universe.
Okay. So I'm not completely crazy. Damn it.
Wait, so that's the guy's name, right?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about Shang-Chi, if truth be told. Like, literally nothing. The trailer looked awesome, but I've never heard of him. Is he cool, or what's his deal?
I mean, he's very comparable, I'd say, to the Iron Fist.
Yeah,
in the sense that he's like a martial artist who has kind of like the Iron Fist, I guess, I don't know, kind of got powers from killing a dragon, basically shoving his like fist into
above a dragon's butthole, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and then
yes.
pulled out his like
His anus.
prolapse.
Pulled out his prolapse.
Wait, so Jake, for your comic universe, you could just have the Iron Fister.
Oh, I like that.
But Shang-Chi, I think, just kind of uses, kind of like, I don't know. I actually don't know where his power comes from, but I feel like it's more like chi energy or something. Like it's kind of.
Oh, that makes sense.
I mean, it seems like in the movie he might be the Mandarin's son, which is crazy. Which it's not a comics thing, or it's a recent comics.
That's what I was gonna say, because it's called the Legend of the Ten Rings, which in the comics it's a terrorist organization, right? The Ten Rings.
I guess, yeah, that's Mandarin's thing, and we haven't met the real Mandarin yet, right?
And you're right, and also in Iron Man 1, when he gets kidnapped by the terrorists in the Middle East, they're called the Ten Rings. And
oh, right, so it's an actual organization. It's not something made up.
Yeah, it's an actual organization. Oh, do you mean in real life? No, I mean it's an actual like Marvel organization.
No, not sorry, not in real life. I just mean like in Iron Man 3, we're kind of led to believe like other things about it, because Ben Kingsley, right? He played a Mandarin, but he's not Mandarin. That was a twist everyone hated.
It was a terrible twist.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it. It was
hilarious. It was funny, but I didn't.
It's so stupid, and it's such a waste.
I'm glad they're giving us the real Mandarin,
Well, what I mean is
cool.
Do you remember in Iron Man 1 when they're called the Ten Rings?
No, yeah, I get I get what you're saying. It's something that was like it's I just, if you didn't say it, I wouldn't have remembered it.
So I'm just curious as to how they're going to link it, because I'm sure they're going to have to, right?
Well, he also has those.
Yeah.
It looks like he has those like bracelets that channel some kind of energy.
Oh, that could be. Yeah. What I'm excited for is like apparently like in this movie they're gonna have like a tournament, like a martial arts tournament.
Mortal Kombat.
Basically. I really don't know, but it kind of made it seem that way, because there's like a guy like Razor Fist.
Yeah, I saw that. Razor Fister.
But I feel like, especially because of the thing you sent me, so it was like, is that John Walker's shield in the background?
Yeah.
Like, are we going to have crazy MCU cameos in a movie like that? Because that would be cool. I mean, that's not what's going to make me want to see the movie, because I'm excited for Shang-Chi without a doubt,
Okay, so I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent, but it has to do with that. Okay, so I showed you that thing where it might be John Walker's shield. My buddy was like, well, how do you know it's not Captain America's shield? And I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. And because he looks like he's in like a prison cell,
Uh-huh.
And so what I was thinking was, okay, so in the last Falcon Winter Soldier, I'm just going to preface this. If you're listening, spoilers, this is the most recent Falcon Winter Soldier episode 5. Julia Louis-Dreyfus' character comes out, and she says to him that, there are people who would find your abilities very, valuable. To me, even though I know it's not exactly how the comics does it, but to me, it almost seemed like, are they going to build a Dark Avenger squad?
I think so.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
That's
with that,
what
man.
I thought.
Great point.
So, literally, as soon as I saw that and she said that, and then I was like, dude, Dark Avengers, because that would be sick.
Who is Thunderbolt Ross on the Dark Avengers?
I feel like it's going to be some combination of like that kind of roster, because he, like whoever they have in the MCU, pretty much making a villain team.
A villain team, yeah.
To go back to that, I think that's a great point, because in the comics, her and Nick Fury are like,
they're a couple, right?
They're a couple, or they're always like or they've had like a history for sure.
Yeah.
And she's not evil or anything, but she's always kind of like neck and neck with him. Like, you know, they're spies. They're going to do spy shit. So she's trying to, you know,
well, doesn't
be
she
ahead in the
full
world.
on become evil at some point?
Doesn't she become Norman Osborn's like number 2?
No, that's a different character.
I thought she became Madam Hydra.
Ooh, really? Okay, that's something that might happen.
Yeah.
So do you think playing back onto the Hydra thing, doesn't Hydra make their own Captain America, like Captain Hydra or something?
Yeah, the whole Secret Empire deal. It's possible they could go there, but I don't know.
What if they change it and they make like John Walker like the Hydra's version of Captain America?
I think John Walker's trajectory is like he's going to become U.S. agent. Like they haven't called him that yet, but I mean, that's who he is in the comics, right? He's like a pissed off Cap. He's like not Cap and he doesn't get the respect and he's like got a chip on his shoulder.
But the government also turned their back on him the most recent episode.
Right. So that makes me think like, who knows what they're doing, because that's a great point.
Is like, yeah. So like it would almost be perfect. Like if they brought back Hydra and they made him a Captain Hydra, because now this dude who, like, he even argued, he's like, I served this country faithfully. You made me this, you know, why are you doing this to me? Like his own country, who he was so patriotic about, just turned their back on him. And so now, like, what better way to make a villain against America than do what they just did to John Walker?
See, the thing I like about the Dark Avengers in the comics, at least, is that they're not necessarily like, they're full of like fucked up villains mostly, but Norman is trying to make it seem like they're actually doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like most of the time they have to do they're the Dark Avengers to us, but the public is like, oh,
no, they're the Avengers to the public, but
right
to like those that know, like, the squad is dark.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like there's potential there for sure. I really Thunderbolts or that. I feel like it's the same kind of idea, but
yeah, I've read Siege and Dark Avengers. They're both awesome.
I love those storylines for sure.
I have not, but
Dude,
I've always
you should read them. They're
wanted
good,
to.
man. I read them last year or 2 years ago.
I read the plot lines because it was like when I just like didn't have as much disposable. You know what I mean? I couldn't really afford shit as much. So a lot of times I was just like going through Wikipedia and reading plot lines and shit.
Oh.
I mean, sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah.
And, whatever. That's you want to know the story, right?
Yeah. Dark Avengers is cool. I actually really liked it because it had some characters I never heard of and knew. It had like the art I thought was really good. And I just loved everyone's like, dude, Bullseye as Hawkeye.
Yeah, that's
great.
Cool.
He's insane.
Yeah,
he's insane. Like
insane.
It's just a dark squad.
Literally insane.
Fucking Green Goblin is Iron Patriot. He's the leader of the team.
Did you guys hear about Alfred Molina accidentally spilling the beans or what?
Yeah, I've been.
Oh yeah, he's going to be in the next Spider-Man.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's going to be a Spider-Verse live action type thing.
I agree, but I also think they're definitely feeding us misleading information on purpose.
Oh, for sure. Marvel is notorious.
That too. Ooh, good call, Cody.
Yeah, Cody.
You're right.
We here at Comics and Chronic, we know how to read between the lines.
I don't think Alfred Molina, that article could just get away with publishing Alfred Molina spilling a ton of beans without Marvel's okay. You know what I mean?
Unless Marvel gave Alfred Molina the okay to leak that information.
Yeah. And did you hear about that dude, that delivery driver who delivered to Andrew Garfield?
No.
What happened? What's that?
Supposedly, in a studio in Georgia, there was a delivery driver that delivered some DoorDash shit to Andrew Garfield, and it was like on a set. He couldn't get close enough to see what kind of set, but yeah.
Oh, what? How did this do? That's crazy.
I see what they're trying to say, but I mean, so many movies film in Georgia, and I mean, if it's the same time as Spider-Man, then I guess
does
it's a
film in
good
Georgia.
But I mean, people film in Georgia because they get like a
tax break.
Like I think a tax break. Yeah.
It's cheaper to film in Georgia than it is most places in America.
Mm-hmm.
New York is, I think, the most expensive, and then Los Angeles, which is why they film a lot in Canada, actually, Vancouver.
Vancouver, eh?
Shout out to our Canadian listeners, Chris Garnier, if you're out there. Hey, we fuck with Chris Garnier in here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we do. What up, Chris?
Fellow ACI alum. He's killing it out there. He does a lot of VO work.
Yeah, I saw that on his Instagram.
Yeah, so
I think he's great at that. He always had like
he always
funny
had
voice.
Great voices and characters.
Did you guys know that in the in the Marvel universe, in the comics, Kingpin is the mayor, right? And
what
recently
I didn't know that. Like currently, right now?
Yeah, so he's the mayor of New York. And he legalized weed in New York.
Nice. Dude, I would vote for Wilson Fisk.
I'd vote for Wilson Fisk for the people, you know?
And if you think about it like this, how many times has Wilson Fisk been to prison? He has seen from the inside the shortcomings of the American penal system. So I feel like...
Yeah, he's going to be Wilson Fisk for president.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Dude, I'm just saying, like, just think about it.
Prison reform.
He's gotten the loyalty of men inside who probably didn't deserve to be there.
Imagine a Dark Avengers led by Wilson Fisk.
Ooh.
That would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever read, it was like, I think after Civil War, and Spider-Man gets the black suit again, and he beats the shit out of Kingpin in jail?
No.
Just beats the absolute shit out of him.
Yep.
I did not.
Oh, man, it's great. It's just like an issue where Spider-Man's like, because Kingpin sent someone to try to assassinate Aunt May.
What?
And and Spidey's like, he's just like, this is so fucked up. I'm not letting this go. Like he gets into prison and just beats the shit in front of everybody without his suit either. I think he's naked and he's just
really?
Like, fuck you, King. Dude, I don't know if a lot of people like that moment, but I think it's one of like Peter Parker's most badass fucking moments.
Hey, did you ever read the Brian Michael Bendis run on Daredevil?
Yes.
Like the entire shit?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a sick run. That's like a really good Daredevil arc. And dude, the part where Daredevil beats the shit out of Kingpin and becomes Kingpin, he's like, I'm the Kingpin now.
Yeah.
That's a badass scene.
Yeah, Daredevil does that to his enemies.
Daredevil's
like,
a dark motherfucker.
Do you remember the scene in that run where he beats the shit out of Bullseye for like trying to get at his girlfriend, and he carves the Bullseye symbol into Bullseye's forehead to make him look like the kind of 2003 Daredevil.
Yeah, no, I remember that. Dude, that's a great run. I have the entire omnibus of that Brian.
Nice.
Oh shit,
dude! If you want to, I was like very like reading it, like I read it cover to cover, and I was like, this is sick.
And then Ed Brubaker like follows it up with a great one too. When Daredevil's in jail himself. I think.
Daredevil's in jail, and what's his name plays Daredevil on the outside? It's Iron Fist.
Yeah. Or that's during Civil War, I think. Or like that's how it like starts. That was always weird to me because I didn't know, like I wasn't reading Daredevil at the time, and I'm like, what do you mean Iron Fist is Daredevil?
Yeah. I think there is a part in the Brian Michael Bendis run where Iron Fist is still Daredevil. Because he does go to prison in the Bendis run.
Yeah, no, you're right, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just a great run. It's actually very comparable to, as far as like the dark realism, to like Frank Miller's Daredevil.
Yeah, do you think that a lot of Daredevil writers are always just trying to chase that high?
I think because Daredevil is like, even though he can do shit and he's blind, he still is like limited. Like a lot of people can kick his ass, you know?
Mm-hmm.
As far as like the superpowered people. So I think like also like I liked your Daredevil being like a street level grounded grittier hero, you know?
Yeah, Hell's Kitchen.
Like Daredevil's not going to be the one to take on aliens, but he'll take on like a gang of rapists in the subway, you know?
Yeah.
Like that'd be sick.
Yeah.
I like that kind of Daredevil.
Yeah. No,
that's where he should be.
There are some characters meant for
the streets.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Punisher, I'm a big fan of Punisher taking out gangbangers and mafia dudes
in the streets. Did any of you guys see the Punisher versus the Avengers run?
No.
When it's like in the future
or something like that.
Is that the one where he steamrolls over Wolverine?
I don't know.
He has a steamroller and he runs him over. No?
I think there's one though where he like takes on the Avengers like one by one and shit like that.
There's one where he becomes Ghost
it's a
Rider.
miniseries. Yeah, there's that too. No, I know which one you're talking about, Cody. Like he's Captain America's like we're this is the time we decided like we've had enough. He's like fuck all of you.
Yeah.
And takes each issue is like him taking out a separate Avenger, right?
Yeah.
Man, fuck Captain America. I don't know why I just said that. I actually really like Captain America.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I'm going to shout out Jake because I didn't like Captain America until you got me into him.
Which comic did I let you borrow?
I think it might have been some of Brubaker's.
It probably was because Ed Brubaker does a good job with Captain America's.
Yeah, that's the run that got me into Cap as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like Captain America. I actually like, dude, Captain America's trilogy in the MCU, I think is the strongest trilogy there.
Oh, not even a question.
Anthony, you don't agree?
It might be Iron Man for me.
What? That's foolishness.
Dude, I want to leap out the window.
You made Cody want to commit suicide.
Then my job here is done. 420 out.
Oh, peace out, Cody. Eject.
No. I say this as someone who didn't really like Iron Man 2 and 3 the first time I saw them, but like when I did an MCU rewatch kind of like before Infinity War, like I was like, wait a minute, I kind of like these movies.
More than Winter Soldier and Civil War?
No. Oh, hold on. Okay, but as a trilogy, though, the first Captain America movie is really weak, in my opinion. I actually
disagree. I think at first glance it's really weak, and I think if you rewatch it, it's strong.
I think
when I rewatch it, I like it less. I'm sorry.
No, man.
I'm sorry, guys.
I get what you mean. It is cheesy, and
it's so hammy. It's almost as hammy as like the Raimi.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Spider-Man
like
movies.
I like Raimi's hamminess. When he does it, he knows how to do it. You know.
But this is 1940s.
He knows how to be a campy dude.
Like, good job, citizen Captain America.
Yeah.
But then, like behind the scenes, he's fucking Nazis up.
It wasn't a terrible movie. It just, I don't know. It didn't do it for me. There's great parts about it, but like Winter Soldier.
Red Skull hater.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Fuck the Red Skull. But Winter Soldier is my favorite MCU movie. So I'm saying maybe I don't make sense then. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is.
Winter Soldier plus Civil War. Civil War is legit.
Civil War is sick.
Civil War is great, but. And listen, I loved it. I kind of wish it was separate in the sense that I wanted more of a sequel to Winter Soldier because I love Winter Soldier.
Is what it is.
Yeah, but it is also it is a Winter Soldier sequel at the same time, and those are the parts that are great. You know what I mean? Like I like that they included Iron Man, but they didn't have to. Like, why did Bucky have to kill his parents?
Because
I don't know. Just because, whatever. Yeah.
Because that's how it would be, bro.
Because the Russo brothers are edgelords. The edgelord brothers.
Edgelords.
Damn, you're going to turn me on the Russos.
That's my goal for today.
I'm a Russo slut, so I'm not going to turn on the...
Speaking of sluts...
Oh, I was going to say, speaking of Russo sluts, did you guys see Cherry with Tom Holland?
No, I did not, actually.
That was pretty good. I liked it.
I couldn't take it too seriously because he's kind of just like, he's a little dude.
Yeah, but it's a pretty dramatic movie.
Is it?
Yeah, I liked it. It's not like the best movie in the world, but I liked it. I think you guys might like it.
Have you guys ever seen Horns with Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah.
I watched it. What do you think, Cody?
It's weird as fuck.
It was weird. It was kind of stupid, but
I like weird movies though.
Yeah. Some weird movies are great, and some are horns. I didn't hate it. I just don't know that I'll ever watch it again.
Yeah, no, exactly. I don't have to watch it again.
You ever see Swiss Army Man?
No, what's that?
I've started it like 4 times and fallen asleep, not saying anything to them about the movie, just like me as a person.
His sleeping issues.
It's another Daniel Radcliffe movie. He's with Paul Dano.
Oh yeah,
nice.
They're Daniel Radcliffe is like a corpse, and Paul Dano like is on an island, and he finds Daniel Radcliffe's corpse, and like he comes alive, and they bond.
Dude, Paul Dano is.
Do you guys call it Dano? I always called him Paul Dano.
Whatever.
No, I think it's Lindelof.
It's that one. I'm wrong. Am I wrong about Dano or Dano?
I might be. I think
it's Dano. I think
I switch back and forth TBH because I have no idea how to say it.
Dude, I'll be honest. Until Infinity War came out, I actually always pronounced it Thanos.
That I was always like, I never knew how to say it. You're right. I always
when I read it in the comics, I read it as Thanos, and then when they said Thanos, I was like, oh, okay, I guess.
Yeah, that's how I am with a lot of things. Like I'm reading it a lot, so I don't know how it sounds out loud. Like in DC, I don't know if it's Mira or Mera. I guess it's Mira.
I read it as Mira, but you're right. It could be Mera.
Yeah, I just don't know because I can't hear what they're saying.
I always read it in my head and pronounced it as Mira.
Okay, but anyway, back to our guy, our boy Pauly D.
Dude, Pauly D.
I'm excited for him to play the Riddler.
Paul Dano. Yeah, he's going to be... that's great casting in my opinion.
Incredible casting.
Yeah, and it's also like, I don't know, I've been doing a lot of research. I don't think it's going to be the Riddler we all know and think of.
No.
That's fine. Like He looks. I already like that the movie has its own kind of look and flavor.
Dude, that
they're going
trailer
for.
blew me out of the water. Honestly, I'll be quite honest.
Yeah.
I thought
I'm really hyped for this
I
movie.
was hyped
DC,
as fuck when that trailer
yeah,
came out.
it's on a different level than all these other DC movies, in my opinion.
It's also just a different. It looks like a gritty Batman, dude. Colin Farrell's Penguin makeup looks sick.
Looks insane.
It looks amazing, man. I was like, dude, like you wouldn't even know it's Colin Farrell unless they told you. Like
exactly.
No.
I was like, what? I only knew because people were talking about it afterwards. I was like, who, where, when?
And his voice, I like. He clearly changed his voice because in the trailer when Batman like clearly busts out with the Batmobile, he's like, this guy's crazy. So like, I want to hear his Penguin voice, you know, because there's no way it's going to be like his Irish bullseye self.
Penguin never misses.
Yeah. I want a bloody costume. I actually used to like that movie a lot.
The Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. I liked it for
Same. I think it stands the test of time, honestly.
Ooh, I don't know, dude.
I've honestly only watched it maybe one time.
I watched it a few times when it was out in theaters. I haven't watched it since.
I had it on DVD, so I watched it a lot.
Dude, I mean,
There's a director's cut. The director's cut is actually a little better than the movie one.
I bet it is.
It's a little bit more complete somehow. Like they add a little bit more.
Dude, going back. Sorry, I just want to go back to the Batman trailer real quick, just because.
No, I want to talk about Evanescence.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Go back.
Inside, wake me up.
That's all.
I mean, that is the best training montage in cinema history. Name
Right?
a better training song. You can't do it.
Oh my God, Jesus! What have they done?
Oh, dude! So somebody slowed down a part from the Batman trailer, and it looked pretty spoilery and cool. If you guys want me to tell you, it's in the trailer.
Say it.
So, okay, the part in the trailer, I watched it like a million times, so I know. Like when Batman's going up with the grappling hook, those guys on the stairs, somebody like stopped it and slowed it down. And they're wearing Court of Owl masks. Ooh, and so the theory is that the Riddler is actually trying to expose the Court of Owls. And that's why at the end of the trailer, when Batman says, how am I a part of this? And he says, you'll see. Because like the Waynes might have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all know the Court of Owls.
Nice.
Yeah. So, dude, but if you slow it down, I'll send it to you guys. They're definitely wearing Court of Owl masks. And it's just like, oh, what?
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
Court of Owls is 100% one of my favorite Batman.
It's one of the great modern Batman arcs.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's part of New 52.
Yeah. It was one of
which I guess
the few
people
good
slept
things
on New 52, I think. Yeah,
New
so
52
it's,
had a lot to sleep on, but we talked about this. Not Flash, not Wonder Woman in my opinion.
yeah, Batman was the highlight of New 52.
Oh, easily. Batman was the strongest.
Scott Snyder.
I'm
a Snyder slut in that sense. I was Scott Snyder.
Shout out to Scott Snyder. He's a very good writer.
Oh, keep going.
Hey. Dude, we've never done a freestyle on the show.
Oh, thank God.
Nor should we ever.
No, Jake, you're the only one who truly can. Anthony's got better chops than I, which are absolute zero.
Yeah, that's not saying anything.
Yeah. Being better than me at freestyling is like being better than me at, I don't know, fucking driving.
That's not hard to be better at that. Speaking of driving, when's the first time you guys ever got high and had to drive a car?
Oh, man.
The first time I got high, the very first day I got high.
Really? You drove the very first time you got high?
I was fine. I was totally fine, dude. I could handle my shit, man. That wasn't a swipe.
I wasn't thinking it was a swipe as much as I was like proud of him for being like, look at this, look at me, I can fucking do it. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, Anthony's, flexing on him.
The first time I ever drove high, it was for this girl's Sweet 16. Dude, yeah. So I had to drive me and 3 other people, and I had to get on the highway to go, where were we? We were like going to Mount Vernon, but we were coming from Armonk. So I had to get on 684 and fucking, I've never been on the freeway high before. And dude, it was a lot to handle. Now I'm a beast. I can do whatever.
I bet it was, dude.
It was just a lot, and I had I was really stressed out and really high.
Dude, I can't.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to talk about one specific thing. Have you guys seen the video of Alfred Molina dressed as Doc Ock singing "Fiddler on the Roof"?
No.
Is that like is he in full costume?
Yeah, he's in full. Yeah, he's in full costume, and he's controlling it so that the arms are clacking to the beat. He's like, if I were a rich man. Sick.
Yeah, dude. Cody, awesome. If you would actually play a good Tevye. That's the character, Tevye, in Fiddler on the Roof.
Tevye?
Yeah,
you think so?
That's the father. He's the one that sings that song. He's in all the plays in the original. He's a very big, burly man. I feel like if you knew how to sing, you would be a good Tevye.
Yeah, I cannot sing. I can do good karaoke. People always love my karaoke.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Ooh.
No question. Unbreak My Heart by Tony Braxton.
Nice. Unbreak my heart. I can't do it.
Yeah.
What about you, Anthony?
The last time I went karaoke was a couple of years ago, but you guys know the song, and the karaoke place had it. I don't know why they had it, but remember from Tony Hawk, it's that song called Whatever. It's like, whatever.
Oh,
and that's all the song is doing.
It was like, so I was walking down the street the other day and old man asked me, I was like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That was the most fun to do. It was so much fun. So I'm like, this is my go-to karaoke song from now on. Cause like you have to know it. Cause like, it's not really a song.
I don't know
know
the actual words, but I just remember he'd be like, yeah, so my mom was making me chicken fingers and she was like, hey, were you gonna play the I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, one of my favorite times ever doing karaoke in my life was the time that we went out to get. It might have been your birthday, Anthony.
Yeah, that was actually for my 21st birthday, dude.
Whoa, where the fuck was I, dudes?
You were being a bitch.
Yeah, you didn't want to hang with us.
That's not true. You probably didn't even invite me.
I'm sure I did.
Wow, this sounds like shenanigans, dude.
No, I'm pretty sure you were like doing something with your family or some shit.
Yeah, because I invited Listen, it was like a small crew, but I didn't invite everyone because it was my 21st birthday. So I'm like, what? Why would I be like, stay home, Jake? We don't need you.
Yeah, honestly, growing up, I didn't really like going to people's like shit, so I probably just didn't come.
We literally just like went to like a karaoke bar. Yeah. I think we also did American Pie. Like that's one song.
That was like, one of them. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. And we did Muse.
I love Muse.
I would love to go karaoke again. That's fun.
Dude, I do it all the time.
If I can only do it if I'm a certain level of drunk.
Oh, of course. Yeah, but that's part of it. Yeah. It's part of the ritual.
Yeah, I did it in Charlotte. And
nice.
I was borderline blacked out. Nice. It was after the comedy show, and we went and just like pounded a bunch of shots. And then I sang Unbreak My Heart. There was like a whole squad of women that loved me, but I don't remember talking to them at all. Like they were just like, sing it, white boy.
Sing it, white boy. My go-to karaoke song is Hey Now by Four Non-Blondes.
Nice. I like that for you.
That is my go-to karaoke song. And then one time,
what song is that?
It was like, and I took a deep breath and I got real high and I said, "What's going on?" The He-Man song. Is that? That's my go-to karaoke.
One of the meanest times I've ever been drunk was the time I thought Jake was mocking West Virginia.
This is one of the first times I ever came down to visit you.
Yeah,
it was like the second. Karaoke. It was like the second or third time. Was that at the River Bar?
Yeah,
yeah. So we went whitewater rafting in West Virginia, which is a lot of fun, especially to go with your friends and everybody. But it was also like probably I think the first time I met like I did that kind of thing with your friends because I'd met them before, but then this was like whitewater rafting.
Yeah,
and then they were singing. What were you guys doing? Country
Roads.
Yeah. And I didn't know the words to it. And I came up and
Nor should we, Jake. We're from New York.
You know
like,
what?
Why would
Fuck
we be
that
singing
song.
Country Roads?
Fuck Cody and his friends.
Dude, that song's a banger.
Dude, you know
No,
what?
it is a banger, but like you know, it doesn't hit my heart.
It doesn't
like,
hit my heart.
You know,
Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's for bitches.
Yeah, it hits mine. Hey, fuck you.
I'm only saying that because Cody literally pushed me away off stage. But because he thought I was mocking them.
Yeah, I thought he was just like, because he was like just singing jibber jabber. And just like, so I thought he was just like mocking us in my drunken state. I was like, you mock West Virginia.
How dare you? And he like shoved me away. Cody, do you remember that time? I forget where we were, but there was that band in the bar and I kept playing their bongo.
Dude, that bar actually got shut down. I was just talking about that bar today. R.I.P. Boulevard Tavern. That bar was incredible.
Dude, I had a lot of fun that night. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, dude.
Didn't somebody tell me I had to stop playing their bongo or something?
Yeah. They were passing it out to the crowd, and then Jake just went hard for like a good 10 minutes. And they were like, all right, give this back now. Dude, it was crazy. Oh.
That was a lot of fun. I've had so many wild nights down there.
West Virginia, yeah, dude. West Virginia doesn't fuck around. They, if there's one thing we know,
I will say
how to
it's
party.
one of the best places I've partied. You guys do know how to party, and I love it.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
So here's a question: which superheroes do you think smoke weed?
Ooh.
Specifically.
Ooh.
It's a good question, actually. Time out. Before, are we like all superheroes? Or are we doing Marvel, DC?
Anybody you think that hasn't been explicitly said, but you're like, come on, that guy definitely, you know, or she definitely
Deadpool,
smokes
Wolverine.
weed. Ooh, yes, and yes,
Okay,
of course.
Okay, yeah.
Do they get high though? That's the question.
Probably not for long.
Yeah,
or at all.
probably
I
much.
I mean, Wolverine drinks. So
Yeah, but-
he must
so-
feel
But he
some-
even says like he doesn't get drunk, so he does it for the taste. Like his healing factor.
Maybe he smokes weed for the taste.
Dude, you don't
Or is that
always like
blueberry yum yum.
Wolverine is that it's implied, especially in the movie Logan, but like in the comics as well, that like he would live much longer without the adamantium skeleton.
Yeah, because it's like poisoning
because
him, right?
also his body is constantly trying to heal itself from being laden with that. So
Yeah.
it just like exhausts his healing factor even more. I don't know, I just thought that was a cool thing.
No, I love Old Man Logan is one of the first
Man Logan
is one of the first comic books that got me back when I got back into comics in my early 20s. Old Man Logan was one of the first ones I read.
What do you guys think of the movie Logan?
Incredible. Best superhero movie? Question
Ooh, I'm with you there. I'll say that. I'll say that.
Question mark? I might stand by that.
Damn, honestly. I would. It's a hard one because no, I agree. Like it's good. It's also really like lore accurate.
It made me cry,
Oh, for sure.
dude. That Patrick.
Do you think it's better than The Dark Knight?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's hard to say. Like, I feel like Logan just kind of hit me in a different way.
Really? That's because you guys are Marvel
Dark-
sluts.
No, dude, I
No.
love Batman.
Not
I
as
love
much as
Batman.
me.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna take a hit.
Yeah,
to
take a
that
hit
one.
to that, bitch.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Like Logan was great, even though like the past couple Wolverine movies sucked, and
Facts.
there's been so many shitty X-Men movies and spin-offs that like it wound up. It's almost like it's the end. I mean, it kind of is like the end game, quote unquote, for Wolverine, but like it's tying together all that shitty stuff and the great stuff and just making it something like that's great. Like, you know, like I'm not even thinking about how shitty X-Men Origins was, you know? That movie's Logan is just so good that it's, you know,
good.
It is good. I'm not saying that. I'm just like, I don't know. I would say if we're gonna do best superhero, it's probably between that and Dark Knight for me.
absolutely though. Those are the top for me.
The top juggernauts.
Yeah, I think it's those two also.
Yeah.
Dark Knight, don't get me wrong. I think
What?
is out of like one of the best movies. I've also seen Dark Knight way more than I've seen Logan.
Yeah,
true.
I've seen Dark Knight probably close to 50, 80, 60 times.
Damn.
Dude, I watched it. And intentionally, I changed the settings on my TV. I watched it in black and white one time. It was awesome.
That's crazy.
Nice.
Because I wanted to do like
Noir
the old,
version.
yeah, like exactly like my noir version of it.
They actually made a specific black and white version of Logan. I haven't seen it, but
Whoa, really?
I think it's on the Blu-ray. Yeah.
Is it like black and white, but like when there's blood, it's red type shit?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't seen it, but they like it specifically made like the way they filmed it. I guess they wanted it might have like originally been intended to be in black and white, but Fox was like, nah, we can't do that.
Yeah. No, yeah.
So that's interesting that you say that.
Logan is great. Logan is great.
Yeah.
Weed is tight, you know?
We just kinda-
Yeah.
I feel like Gambit and Rogue would probably smoke. They're like passing the joint to each other.
for
sure.
sure, my dude.
For sure.
Okay, here. I'll
Maybe
tell you
just
a
the
character.
X-Men in general are chill.
I'll tell you
with
a
weed.
character, a comic character who definitely does all kinds of shit because I've also read it. Howard the Duck.
Yeah, Howard the Duck.
Dude, I used to read Max's run on Howard the Duck, and he literally, dude, have you ever read any of those? There's like legit like
No.
rat women with titties and shit. Like it's not blurred. Yeah, it's crazy. He's definitely done like coke and other shit.
He's chilling with Black Sad somewhere.
Yeah, he's chilling with Black Sad, just eating ass.
Yeah.
Did you see? Did I show you guys that picture of the Duckernaut?
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've read that. Yeah.
In the Howard the Duck
The
universe, it's the
Duckernaut.
Juggernaut, but it's a duck.
Insane. Dude, I love the Juggernaut as a villain. I know he's like pretty one note and not
He's
like,
super one note, but
he's-
he is super cool.
Yeah, he's awesome. And they kind of tried to make him more of a good guy recently, so
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been on like the Thunderbolts and shit.
The Juggernaut.
yeah.
Who would you guys cast other than Vinnie Jones, of course, as the Juggernaut?
What do you mean? It's Ryan Reynolds. He's the Juggernaut.
Did Ron Reynolds
That's who-
voice the Juggernaut in Deadpool 2?
Yeah, in Deadpool 2. Yep, that's Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, whoa.
That changes everything for
They
me.
changed it though, right? Like his voice?
Yeah, it's I'm sure they added.
But he's
some
the one
sort of
who
effect.
like read the lines?
Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's honestly super cool.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Deadpool
so.
2 was a movie I liked more after watching it a second time.
I liked Deadpool
Yeah,
2
the
a
Deadpool
lot.
movies are great.
Yeah. The Deadpool
They did a
movies
great
are
job with
great.
those.
They're very accurate to the character.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he voiced that's cool,
Yep.
actually. Huh, nice.
Yeah, but who would I cast as Juggernaut? That's a good question.
Other than Vinnie Jones.
Brock Lesnar. I've said like Brock Lesnar in the
what
earlier
is up?
episodes
You
for like
love
everybody.
Brock Lesnar.
He's just a huge dude that would just be like, I'm Juggernaut,
Oh,
bitch.
shit.
And just
Dude,
steamroll someone.
I meant to bring it up earlier, but Zack Snyder's doing a zombie movie.
I have not seen the
Oh,
trailer.
Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
I heard there's like dead animals and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Batista.
Dave Batista's in
Batista.
it.
Batista.
Yeah. You know, our boy Drax.
Drax the Destroyer. Ooh, who do you think would win, Drax or Dax Shepard?
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god, this is why we need that. We need to be able to have our own fighting game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do need. Oh, we have to add him to the roster now.
Dax Shepard
yeah,
and Drax.
Dax Shepard and Drax.
Drax
Drax
Shepard.
Shepard. The perfect fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when he combines Saiyans and
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Drax Shepard. Oh, that's
The
great.
only powers he gains from Dax Shepard is he can punk people,
You can pump.
and he's married to Kristen Bell now.
Yeah, and he also becomes like one notch funnier every 5 years.
One notch.
No, I have nothing against Dax Shepard, but you know he's cool in his own right.
Jake out here throwing shade.
I'm not. I'm trying to take back. You know what I think it is? I think it's just my voice and my lack of giving a fuck. No, I like.
Yeah, like
Well-
I give so little a shit
Yeah.
about Dax Shepard that I can't say if I
Okay,
care
well,
or
yeah,
don't care about
So
him.
fuck it. You know
There
what?
is one
Fuck
thing I want to
Dax
talk
Shepard.
about.
What? Who's that?
Yeah.
What?
And that's
Oh.
motherfucking Falcon Winter Soldier.
Ooh, the spiciness.
Ooh.
You want
What
to
did
talk
you
about
think
it?
of that last episode?
Dude, it was so
Last
good.
episode was great.
We got a little training montage.
Well, okay, so actually, we didn't get just one training montage. We didn't get just one montage. That whole episode had like at least 3 to 4 montages.
Yeah, that episode was crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was good. It could have ended like at any moment. You know what I mean? Like it was literally
kind of
montage
uneven.
after montage, and then post credit scene, and then it was like
It's like big moment, big moment, big moment,
Yeah.
big moment. At the end.
I mean, the opening was sick with the fight against John Walker.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That was a great fight.
I'm gonna immediately say, like, as I'm watching it, I'm like, this is like top 5 fights in the MCU.
East.
I've
That's
seen.
exactly what I said to myself. I was like, yeah, this is quality.
Great minds, great minds.
What are your top 5 fights?
Ooh. I don't know if I could say, but I guess maybe the Infinity War end battle is my favorite fight. Yeah, and then probably Civil War right after that. Tony Stark, Cap, and Bucky fighting each other.
I would say a lot of the fights in the MCU go to Captain America, whether it's his movies or whatever.
Oh, the Batroc fight with Cap was really
Dude, I
great
love that
in Winter
fight.
Soldier.
Or the elevator fight.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's too many. I don't even know at this point.
And that's only Winter Soldiers. So it's like...
Right, yeah.
But I agree with Infinity War. Specifically in Infinity War, it's not only just when Star-Lord and Iron Man and everyone team up on Thanos, but it's also Doctor Strange versus Thanos when they're just going back and forth.
Right.
And then he finally gets him. He's like, you got a lot of tricks, wizard. And I was like, dude, like... Doctor Strange is like, he was going toe-to-toe with him.
Right. The whole end sequence from when like Tony Stark like confronts him and then Thanos brings the planet down, that, you know, I'm counting that as like the whole...
That was a bananas fight.
But I would say all those.
But the fight in the Falcon Winter Soldier, especially, I was like, it reminded me of the Civil War fight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and John Walker was fucking them up, dude, honestly.
Yeah.
He was beating the shit out of them, low key.
He almost killed both of them.
He almost killed both of them. He ripped Falcon's wings off and was about to murder him. And then, like, you know, he fucked him up. And he even said, he's like, you don't want to do this. He's like, Bucky's like, yeah, we do.
Yeah. And I guess I'm sure it was on purpose. The way they took the shield off of him was almost like how we're talking about that like Infinity War fight, how they took the gauntlet off.
Yeah.
Who out of us 3, who's Falcon, who's Winter Soldier, and who's John Walker?
Or Captain America.
Well, John Walker is Captain America. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but I'm not going with like Steve Rogers Captain America. I'm going with John Walker Captain. So like,
okay,
us 3 are about to fight. I already know what you're about to say, but go ahead, say it. Say, I'm John Walker. Yeah, I am John Walker.
I was thinking.
I say it with pride. Okay, but now which one of you is? I think Cody.
Maybe this is not one we can easily map on.
No, maybe you're just way it'd be hilarious.
Maybe Anthony is Zemo.
Zemo.
And
Okay,
I'm Bucky.
Zemo.
I'll take Zemo.
I like that you're Bucky. Yeah, we don't have a Sam Wilson, so let's not go there.
Zemo's going to Wakanda, or he's going to the raft, so we know something's going on there.
Yeah.
Who else is at the raft?
Ooh.
Do we know?
Abomination.
Probably, right?
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Although we've never heard of
Justin
him
Hammer,
since
maybe.
the movie. Oh yeah, you're right. Justin Hammer.
He is at the raft. Actually,
John
we saw
Walker
it in
will be there.
Or
probably
will
John.
he?
Oh, well,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, so you guys watched the post credits quickie thing, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
making the ghetto shield? Okay.
Yeah.
So how is the do-it-yourself shield honestly going to do anything against a vibranium raw Wakanda shield? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, true. What is it made out of? We know it's.
he was
I
welding
don't
it
know.
together. It's just steel, and he's even spray painted it. I was
Right.
kind of hoping
maybe
that they went with the classic black and red U.S. agent shield, and then like he paints his costume black.
Yeah, I want him to go black and red. So hopefully we see that.
I like when Spider-Man's costume is black and red. Also, honestly, I like that about the second Spider-Man movie.
Black and red. Wait, you mean Miles?
No, the sequel, the second Tom Holland one, when he fights Mysterio and he wears the black and red spider suit.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, the way I'm sorry, I'm thinking of like Miles Morales because he's like when I think of
Black and red.
yeah.
So,
but no, it is black and red.
It's
You're
black
right.
and red. Yeah, I like that kind of.
It's just the way it's like spread out. It's more. It's like where the blue would be. It's black, but Miles Morales is like he's all black and it's like kind of like red lines.
Yeah.
I want live action Miles. Honestly,
Who would you cast as Miles?
Live action?
Yeah, live action.
I'm gonna go with the kid from Stranger Things. I don't know his name.
That kid, man.
We need to get somebody a little
older.
Younger.
You think? He's younger than him.
Dude, those
I feel
kids,
like he's the perfect
those
age.
kids are not the first season Stranger Things kids that they are. Like they're like
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
16, 15.
I feel like that's perfect for Miles.
I don't know if he's
Latino younger than Tom
and
Holland.
looking enough for me.
Oh, true. He is mixed, Miles. You're right.
Which I
don't know who to cast. It's hard to cast like younger actors because I feel like every other guy's like Timothée Chalamet is going to be that, but he's not even that young. Like I think we cast him for someone really young and we didn't realize like how old he was.
Yeah, Timothée Chalamet.
I don't know anything about him, TBH, other than he's going to be in Dune.
Mm-hmm. I feel like he would make a great Harry Osborn if they want to bring him in. Imagine him as Harry Osborn and Matthew McConaughey as Norman Osborn.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
That's actually, I never heard Matthew McConaughey as Green Goblin.
It would
That
work,
would
right?
work.
He could do it.
He could do it.
Because he'd be very charming and you'd be like, oh, I trust him. And then he's like,
I'd love to see, that's cool, actually. I'd like to see Matthew McConaughey as Norman Osborn lead the Dark Avengers.
there you go. Because you'd be like, okay, sure, why not?
Dude,
Zemo's on board.
Someone once had, I saw it on the internet and I actually agreed with it only because they were so focused on, in the comics, how Harry and Norman Osborn's hair is very like wavy and kinky despite the fact that they're like white dudes. Someone said, fuck, God, I'm going to fuck up the name of the actor. Gus Fring from Breaking Bad.
Oh.
Joe Esposito.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Giancarlo Esposito, yeah. Someone said him as Harry Osborn. He's black.
As Norman? As Norman, you
sorry, yeah.
The only but the only reason I would say no for him is because he plays every fucking villain, and it's just like it's always the same kind of
him being a villain. Maybe he just does a great job.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he doesn't do a great job. I just think that it's not like he's doing anything different. Like if he was Norman, I think we've seen him be duplicitous. On Breaking Bad, we've seen him be like nice to your face, and then he's like, "Let me tell you something. Here's how it's gonna go. I'm running shit."
Yeah.
I think he would be good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know.
Dude, I loved Michael Keaton's Vulture.
Yeah, that was good. That was different.
I like that. Yeah, that was a cool.
Like I would never think Michael Keaton Vulture.
No.
Ever. It wouldn't be the guy. Yeah. I also did not expect the Julia Louis-Dreyfus cameo this week on Falcon Winter Soldier. I was like,
you know who I do think of when I think of the Rhino? Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah. Yeah,
I didn't like him as a Rhino, to be honest.
Of course not.
Sorry.
Nobody liked him as Rhino.
Imagine the suit, the Rhino suit, opening it up, but it's John Adams, Paul Giamatti inside.
Oh, John Adams Rhino? Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, sunlight couldn't hit him while he's in the suit.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Also, rhinoceroses have very thick skin.
Damn. Imagine that versus Dax Shepard. He doesn't have a chance.
Shit. Dude, but what if Dax Shepard merges with the symbiote? The Venom symbiote.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That'd be just as good as when Topher Grace.
Just as good, meaning not good.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you guys like Tom Hardy as Venom?
Yeah,
I
I like
didn't watch
Venom.
it.
Oh,
I still
like
haven't watched it.
Okay, so I actually
get high, drink a couple beers, watch it. It's great.
I like it. I actually
Maybe
did
I'll
like
do that
it.
tonight.
Right? It wasn't like I expected it to not be good, but then it wasn't as bad
It wasn't
as I thought it was going
it would be.
to
It's not like great, but it's just not that bad. And he looks cool. Venom looks sweet.
I like his Eddie Brock. It works for me.
I don't care
Maybe it's
about
not
Eddie
perfect.
Brock, but I liked when he went full Venom. It's like, hello, I like had that voice and everything.
We are Venom.
We are, yeah. Like, or I love when he's like,
That's
when the
sick.
military is like, mask now. And Eddie Brock goes, mask now. And Venom goes, copy. And he like comes full, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was,
What do you think about Woody Harrelson being Carnage?
that's the
That's a
only
swerve,
actor
too.
I have in mind when I think of Carnage.
Really?
Dude,
I
Woody
think he'll
Harrelson's
save it.
incredible.
Yeah. He'll do great as that,
hope
as
so.
Cletus Cassidy.
Dude, I have no doubts. No doubts. I think that's honestly great casting.
Right? Like if it wasn't him, I'd be like, they're going to try Carnage again and fuck it up.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably are, let's be honest, but
No.
It'll be weird.
I'll stand by Woody Harrelson till the day I die.
ooh.
Oh.
Woody Harrelson's a big pothead.
Dude, we should get him on the show.
We should get him on, man.
And Matthew McConaughey. We should get all of them.
Yeah, we'll get them both on.
Get the True Detective boys on the case.
Yeah.
The True Detective. Oh, man, that first season was great of True Detective.
One of the best seasons of television.
Yeah, first season is great. And
especially
honestly, dude,
if
I like the third
TV.
season a lot.
I didn't see the third.
Third is good, dude. Mahershala Ali and Steven Dorff, who at surface you're like, oh, that's lame, but nah, dude, he kills it in it for some reason.
I don't even know who Steven Dorff is.
Yeah, you do. He's Blade's villain in the first Blade movie.
Oh, what? And then he's in this show? Where has he been in between?
For a minute.
That's interesting. He's in True Detective season 3.
And you're right, because it's like he has been gone for a minute, and then they casted him in True Detective season 3. It was him and Mahershala Ali are the detectives. And dude, they made it great. It was cool, man. I liked it a lot. I love Mahershala Ali. He's a great actor.
Yeah, I'm excited for him to be Blade.
He's going to be Blade. I forgot.
Yeah, he's going to crush it.
He's going to crush vampire.
But why'd they make it not rated R? Fuck. God damn it, Marvel.
We got to change that. Let's start a fucking movement.
Let's start a petition.
Commies, get on the...
Commies, we need you to rally.
Let's just spill the blood of the top Marvel executives.
Yes, commies, if you are listening, plant...
I don't mean that. Don't take that seriously.
Wait, we have to say the commie triggers to get them to be our winter soldiers. Freight car, 9, Heinz ketchup. Rust, yeah. Benign. Blue.
Almond. Winklevoss.
No, we're not.
That's the trigger word.
So, I loved WandaVision, but this is way better.
It's funny.
Falcon
Somebody
Winter
just
Soldier.
told me they thought WandaVision is better.
Can't we like both?
No.
I do like both.
Yeah, we can.
It's hard to say what's better. Like, WandaVision definitely got us talking about theories and shit more, but that doesn't make it to me a better show. It's just, something different.
Yeah, this is more like fucking espionage.
Well, fuck it. Let's do predictions. What do you guys think is going to happen?
Dude, do you think that's really the end of Zemo?
No
way.
Of course not. He'll be
like we said, something Dark Avengers or something like that.
No, in
season?
this series.
Probably for the season, yeah.
I think so, yeah. I think they just kind of sent him off.
He'll be back, for sure.
Yeah. Not the last of him, but I would say, yeah. If you mean last in the show, he's not coming back for the last episode.
He's done so.
Easy prediction, Sam is going to open that suitcase and, look at that nice, shiny new Captain America suit.
It's going to be the classic white Falcon comic book, like that one? Yeah, I think so, too.
Oh, it definitely is, because I saw the toy already, so it is.
Oh,
so that,
what?
Yeah, I saw the toy, before the show started, so I was like, I knew it was going to happen, but I was like, okay.
Does it look cool?
Oh, it looks amazing. I can't wait to see what it actually looks like on him, you know what I mean?
It's funny.
I'm sure he'll get, a new Red Wing, too.
Nice. It's funny. I've been spoiled by toys for other movies.
Yeah, I wasn't so mad because I was like, "Cool." I
actually knew Mechagodzilla was going to be in King Kong vs. Godzilla because there was a toy leak.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have been too mad if I saw that either because that was kind of like everyone kind of knew Mechagodzilla. Was coming.
The final battle of Endgame happened at the Avengers facility because there was a Legos toy that got leaked, and it was the Avengers facility with Thanos with his double-edged sword and everything.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I guess I agree. Easy prediction, gets the suit. Dude, are they going to kill Carly, the little redhead? Little Annie?
You know what I think they might do with her, but maybe she's too much. Yeah, maybe she's too much of a villain by now, but maybe she becomes Nomad. Oh. She's more of a Captain America of the people, of the streets. Oh. You know what I mean? She goes around the world and you know what I mean? I feel like she would take that mantle.
Okay. Because
she's the closest to that. In the comics, there's a young girl who becomes Nomad at one point. Kind of during the Ed Brubaker run.
Okay.
When Bucky is Cap, there's a little girl that's Nomad. Really? So, I mean, she's not a little girl, but
no.
Bucky as Cap is something I wanted to see, but I feel like they're saving that for some other time.
But he also, I agree. I read this or I saw this thing where as far as the MCU went, he doesn't really deserve it because
but after this last episode,
is that he murders Tony Stark's parents. I don't think Captain America would ever give it to him.
No, 100%. I think Sam is the one that gets it, deserves it, has always deserved it. Up until last episode, I didn't think Bucky should ever get it. You know what I mean? But this last episode definitely convinced me Bucky, more than anything, is a really... I guess he was always looking for forgiveness and shit like that, but I don't know. It kind of convinced me that, okay, if in some later movie event decides to put on the suit for whatever reason, maybe Sam is out for whatever reason, like just to fill in. I want to see it once is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because his suit's a little different than everyone else's cap suit. Like
I like
it's like all blue, a little shiny.
It's mostly black bottom.
Yeah. And he has a gun still.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. By no means do I not want Sam to get the shield. I've always wanted Sam to get the shield. So.
You don't want him to get the shield, dude.
Do you want Bucky to hook up with Sam's sister? That's the real question.
Yeah.
I want to see that sex scene. I want to see
Make
sex
it
scene
happen,
prediction.
Disney. Make it happen.
I want to see what that robot arm can really do.
Give us the Snyder cut.
The Snyder cut of the sex scene between Winter Soldier and Sam.
Slow motion added.
Ooh,
Yeah.
dude, that vibranium, yeah. That'll do the trick.
You think anyone's gonna die this last episode?
I hope so.
Nah, I hope so.
I think like some of Carly's people.
Carly's people will
sure.
die for sure.
For
Do you think
sure.
John Walker's coming back?
Yes.
I
don't think he's gonna die.
Oh yeah, I don't think he's gonna.
No, I
die.
mean, do you think he'll come back for the last episode as well?
Yeah, I already saw it in the trailer.
Yeah,
he comes
for
back.
sure.
Oh, is he gonna be suited up?
Yeah, he's suited up.
Oh, okay.
He has his
Interesting.
ghetto shield too.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, I
he's
didn't
in
even
the
see
street
that.
walking with them, and walking towards like Bucky or someone. Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
he throws his shield at Carly, and Carly like knocks it away. Yeah, but he'll be in the final
Ooh.
fight.
Cool.
Yeah, but then so do you think he's gonna walk away alive from the season in general?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I guess if
like
anyone
him.
dies, like Cody was saying, it's got to be those other people or Carly herself, I guess. But I don't think they're gonna kill her off. I don't feel that way. at
Really,
least.
I think they might.
They might.
Disney's that crazy.
Yeah, if it happens, I'm not
Dude,
gonna be
they
shocked.
brought back
but-
the Emperor for no reason. So they will literally do anything.
Yeah, for no reason
Yeah.
at all.
just to complicate
And the only
things.
line they had was like, somehow the Emperor came back. That's all they say in the movies. They literally say somehow.
That movie was pure garbage.
Dude, I honestly fell asleep towards the end.
I don't know if Star Wars will ever recover favor in my eyes.
Well,
for this
Mandalorian's
past
pretty
trilogy.
dope.
Yeah, they got a ton of other cool
I didn't
shit
watch
going on.
Mandalorian. honestly.
Really?
Really?
Dude.
Yeah.
You sound
it's
like a
the full-
Blandalorian.
Dude,
Yeah.
I got like 4 episodes in and just like kept falling asleep
What?
and never got around to finishing.
Second
it.
season's really good. Fucking Rosario Dawson's in it, kicking some ass.
Yeah, it sounds like it was so fucking awesome that you just couldn't handle it and kept passing out.
Your
I'd faint.
your
Yeah.
your brain it was overstimulated. Yeah. He's like, "Ah!"
Dude, can you believe that we're not going to have another Marvel thing for like weeks?
Another what?
Well, Loki
Marvel
comes out in
property.
June, right?
Yeah, but it's like 7
No.
weeks away.
No, I thought. Okay, so it's probably gonna be like a behind the scenes next week, and then the week after, isn't it Black Widow?
No, that's in July, I think.
Yeah, Black Widow's July.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
then-
no, I think the only thing that's coming next afterwards is a Marvel animated Star Wars show or a a Star Wars show.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have a little Marvel break.
Black Widow comes
Yeah.
out July 9th.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought we were never gonna have a break from the Marvel
No,
stuff.
Loki
but I was
comes
wrong.
out June 11th.
Okay. Okay.
The plot thickens, my dude.
The plot thickens. Know what else thickens? I don't know. I feel like we should wrap this
Yeah.
episode up.
Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Comics and Chronic. It's me, Cody, ya boy, with my great friends and hosts, Anthony Iannaccio and Jake F.H. Check us out on all that streaming bullshit.
Very
And
nice.
click subscribe and like
Yeah,
that's
anything.
if
Just
you can.
dude,
Send us
click
money, whatever you want to do. Just do that.
Give us oral.
Only if it's consensual, though. We don't force anyone. If you want to turn us down,
yeah, send all that
feel
Cody's
free.
way.
Yeah, I was also just kidding. I don't want oral.
It's a great send down. I like it.
Yeah.
We're gonna edit that one out too.
No, that's staying in there.
You guys can outvote me on my own voice.
Hi, you're listening to Comics and Chronic, and I'm Jake FH.
I'm Cody Cannon.
And I'm Anthony Iannaccio.
And you can tune in every Thursday to hear new episodes of Comics and Chronic.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Comics and Chronic. That's Comics, the letter N, Chronic.
We'll see you guys next week.
Woo!
Peace.